Welcome back to the beautiful and gorgeous Danubian Federation, most likely the best nation on Earth, even though it's only ranked number 3. And we are soon to enter 1918, known for the end of the Second World War, or not Second World War, sorry, First World War, but still. And as far as I'm concerned, no World War has happened so far. And the armies are building up as per ordered. Okay, so what will be the next technology? I mean, the Navy is woefully lacking, but I don't really need a Navy. Do I? Maybe. I mean, the literacy is great, so no need for social alienation. The industry is up to speed, and so is the army. Speaking of army, I think I did order... I think it's been built already, honestly. Yeah, Air Force. Airplanes. I think I'm gonna try to replace all the hussars in my army for airplanes instead. I mean, I hope I do have some form of airplane building capacity. Do I? No, I'm producing 0.008 airplanes each day. Okay, so that's not great at all. So how can I improve that? Maybe I should do... Okay, oh yeah, sorry. I have to do technology first. I got a bit ahead of myself. No, I won't follow the elections, I never do. Sure, economic responsibility sounds great. I mean, I'm all for responsibility, especially when it comes to economics. So, which one of these have the most potential to house some form of aeronautics? Maybe Upper Bavaria. So you're gonna try to focus on... No, not automotive. So you can't focus on... I want to focus on... aeronautics. Oh, what am I talking about? Oh, anyway, it's airplanes. Airplanes is there. Automobiles and tanks and everything like that. Grain farms. I don't know what you produce right now, so I'm gonna say no on that one. New store in... okay, so this one is popping up all the time. So yeah, everything is working out just fine and dandy. It's still in the build-up phase. Building up for what exactly is unknown. But since the breakup of the Triple Alliance, I'm guessing I could actually go on the offensive at some point. The question is just what would be my objective and what would I gain from such an offensive. That one I'm not entirely sure on, but I think I'm gonna figure that one out sooner or later. I did notice one other thing though, is that United States has been on... Oh, this is actually France, and so is this. But the United States has been on a sort of Pacific campaign and taken the southern part of the Philippines, and I think they're at war with Spain to get the northern part as well. Yeah. American liberation of Luzon, as it's called. Acquire Luzon. Didn't even know there was any decision or event that would give United States course on Philippines, but it does make a certain degree of sense considering history. But yeah, I had no idea about that. So yeah, it's just trying to get my armies up to speed. I should probably order another one soon. I do have lack of artillery. I think I produce artillery, don't I? I do. I produce a hell of a lot of artillery as well. How much do I use, though? Do I use a lot of artillery? Because that could be a problem. There it is, artillery. Not in high demand. And how much do I use domestically? 38 so far. Oh. 34 to supply army each day. 4 for current production. So why is it not current production working out? This is puzzling. Sometimes it's just this lack of resources for some reason. And it's not really explained at all. Huh. Well, everything is funded. Holy shit, my army is costing me so much. 4,528 per day. Well, no one said war and armies are cheap. Not in any ways at all. Psychoanalysis. I think that... Oh no, I gained a terror cell. Why the hell would I do that? My problem for not looking. Austria-Hungarian communists, let's pause. It's a communist rebellion. And I don't want to have... Come on, do I have to replace you? I do have an issue with having to replace people. And this is only 45,000 men, but why? Oh, lacking 1 infantry, so... Yeah, things are not looking great for Austria right now. Why aren't all these armies? Some of them are having troubles with being undermanned. So I'm gonna have to do a sweep of these at some point. This one has lost a bunch of people. This one is... Not this one, but this one... Yeah, there's a lot of people that are undermanned. I'm not a fan. Maybe it's because of my heavy increase of craftsmen that takes soldiers away. I mean, maybe I should stop with it. Maybe I should just focus on increasing craftsmen on the provinces that don't have that many craftsmen, because right now I'm reaching 20% in most. So I think that it doesn't make too much sense to keep going in this rate. So Northern Serbia. Okay, let's go everyone that's over for 300,000. So you get craftsmen. Istria gets craftsmen. Good job, Istria. Tarantan, you get craftsmen. Württemberg, craftsmen. Craftsman, and finally craftsman. Yeah, not optimal. Most of these have anyway. So maybe I should go from the bottom and then up. Or maybe I should focus on something else. This is where I'm getting a bit confused right now, or I'm not confused, but more I'm not decided yet on what I should do. Because I have so many national focuses, and right now the only thing I can really do with them is adding them to do craftsmen. Well, I'll let it go for now. Oh god. Slavonia has so many craftsmen. So many craftsmen. You can safely say that this communist rebellion has been squashed to the ground. Hopefully I didn't lose more. Social Democratic Party is now in control. So I have socialists in power for the first time, I think. Does this mean that I have full control over industry and everything like that? Well, for one thing, that's pretty good, because now I can build my own airplane factory and I can build my own tank factory. I already have one tank factory, but it's not really being focused on. It's not getting the people it needs. Upper Bavaria, I think I can take this away and add you to craftsmen instead. So what else does my country need? Well, I need artillery, but that's for sure. So let's get a couple of artillery factories going. Maybe another... this is the part where you should really look things up, instead of doing what I'm doing right now, which is basically just, build whatever. But I need my things, so I'm gonna build some stuff for my things. Explosives is probably good in this regard. Probably good. This is gonna be terrible. And then let's add another tank factory and another airplane factory. There we go. Everything is fine and dandy. I'm using my industry solely for the purpose of creating military means. And holy god damn it. What the hell is going on? They're at war with Madagascar and they have like 2 million people. What grave consequences. As more and more evidence against the ruling party has come to light, the Danubian government has declared it has no choice but to resign and call an election. The decision was made after several weeks of heated debate. It's been like 5 days since they just got in power. How the hell can it be several weeks of heated debate? Oh well. And it's already well known that certain members of the government, those most sorely hit by the scandal, have been repudiated by the ruling party and will not be seeking re-election. How this will affect the government's chances is so far unknown. Okay, I lost prestige, and the new elections have started. I'm not going to take part of this either. Chips may fall where they will. Communist riots. I don't want to be communist. How many of my people are socialist though? Oh god. 33,000 socialists. Fascism is on the rise. Communism is not that big. But I mean, if you combine reactionary and conservative, then you have pretty much 3 fairly big blocks. Fairly equal blocks. But holy hell, this ethnic variety. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Hungarian, Czech, yeah. Nothing has really changed. I'm still surprised that Polish is that high, honestly. Even though, should I? I mean, it just seems like such a small sliver of Poland here. But I could be wrong. I did take Krakow. And Krakow is, I mean, it's a very big Polish city. Alright. National Banking Act is not needed at all. Not at all. I want to see what this election turns out to be. And I can't be bothered with the sphere of influence right now. Artillery is starting to get where they need to go. This is pretty cool. They're not getting all the things they need, but still they're building. I don't understand. Let's just hope that it all works out. I still have to replace a few soldiers here and there to make sure that they're at optimal speed. The population is growing and quite fast as well. Maybe it would be to more effect that I actually did focus now on the people that have, or the regions that have the most people in them. Tensions in Romania, but Romania, we're friends, aren't we? I'm just gonna do this first before I click or check what this is all about. Oh yeah, no, there's the Romanian populace that are my friends. The Romanian populace in other countries are not my friends, as it seems. Fall back, assert our position, gain 2 infamy. Well, I'm gonna fall back on that one. As far as I'm aware, Romania is not in my sphere, right? So, doesn't matter. Assimilation. We don't need assimilation. We are friends with all the ethnic minorities in this country. We are all friends, so no need for assimilation. And France, is this gonna be the start of a big war? French liberation of Rhône against the Republic, blah 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 of Italy. This is the start of a war, though not the biggest war in the world, so it's fine. I'm gonna have to stand up for my French allies in this war, even though the French have no troops, seemingly. Do they? The Italians have 52 brigades and the French have 62. You'd figure that if France declared war, they would have taken a bit more time to prepare for the war. But apparently that's not a thing. Oh well. All the armies here except for this one should be fairly well equipped to deal with it. The Nubian fascists, oh god. Yeah, it's a troublesome and interesting time going forward in Danubian history. Maybe it will become a communist, paradise, proletarian dictatorship. Or maybe it will fall to fascism. Or maybe neither. Well, no need to walk back and forth. Just make you seem crazy. Let's go to Innsbruck instead. You can stand there. I don't want to challenge the this is not Austrian, but the Swiss army when they are entrenched in the mountains. They just seem foolish. So let's take Ferrara instead. Let's move slowly and, well, piece by piece. And I'm gonna try to use as... Oh god, I ran into an army. Oh god, and they're reinforcing it heavily. Oh god. Retreats. Holy shit, there's a lot of soldiers here. This is why I don't go on offensive immediately. Retreats. Can you retreat yet? Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. Just break off, run away. In the opposite direction. Ah. Could be worse. No, 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 not further. Stay there. God damn it. Okay, let's just have defensive positions. This army can go to Bozen. That's how you pronounce it, right? Bozen. 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 Well, one way or another. Well, defensively, I'm much stronger. Come on, stop doing... I hate when the Hunt rebels are walking back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. Well, that's a much more advantageous battle than the previous one. Most Italian troops are attacking Provence, which is good for me. All these armies are just gonna look. And finally, this army seems to be built completely. It seems though that the Austrian industry can't really handle having more troops than this. They can't supply them all with stuff, I suppose you could call it. Stuff. Things. Maybe when my factories and all are done, then that will change. So we have a movement here. I have several movements, honestly, but common school movement. Well, I'm more inclined to help the universal healthcare movements, because good healthcare is always good for, you know, population growth.